This show has a lot to talk about. We are going to talk about MetaPat and how much Bitcoin they might be buying. The return of Codius is coming up soon. 68,648 Bitcoin in the last 24 hours. We can see that it has grown by 2.27%. At the moment, Ethereum is up 2.67% and worth $2,532. At the moment, the price of XRP is a relatively low 51 cents. While USDC and BT are trading at 99 cents, its value has gone up by 1.35% in the last day, and it's now trying to reach 52 cents. Today is Monday, and the total market value of all cryptocurrencies is $2 trillion, or $345 billion. As you know, I buy Kwon every Monday. Let's look at how much it costs. Every Monday I buy Kwon, which is worth $800. As long as I type it correctly, it should show up on the computer. What does it mean that even though my DCF fee was pushed, we're still a lot below it? It really is smooth. I will keep buying Quant until my average dollar price matches the current price of Quant. After that, I'll move my money out when you can readjust, as it's very likely to be much less than 75. After I do some math today to find out how much it really costs, we can move forward with the turn. Where will I rotate next from now on? And could it be set in stone until I make my first purchase? We'll look at Psy. I'd like to look at it in the autumn because I haven't bought yet. It was moving at about 43 cents when I first brought up Psy. That's nice about it. 36 cents, which is the most ever. It's fine to pay $14. We'll see what happens. As usual, I'll let everyone know what I plan to do next when I move my money out of Quant, which will happen soon since the month is almost over. At some point during our payments, you can choose to buy one NFT. If you do, you'll get one NFT for this month. We pay out on November 1st, December 1st, and January 1st. People, you don't need to buy an NFT every month. Just buy it as soon as possible and for as long as you want. You can put off getting paid. That's how easy it is. The XRP system did what it was supposed to do. We're getting an extra 1.6 billion Bitcoins. They have more than 1,000 Bitcoins right now. Do you think you came to school? They are very aware of where Bitcoins are going. We can all see its way. We don't have the center to act. Not the meta world, but that one dip, that last dip, is what people with more than 1,000 Bitcoins are looking for. They have planned for the coming bull run, gotten ready, and saved up $1.6 billion. And I'll talk about how Codius is being used, the ledger system, and how the two are linked. As a co-author of Codius, he stresses that a lot of people need to use LP for Codius to work, since Apple has started putting the smart protocol into iOS 18 and later versions. As I said the day before, this integration works with any digital object and is not tied to any particular currency. To find the best, fastest, and most affordable course, it looks at more than just numbers. Because of this, unique virtual items are given an even place to gamble. And XRP becomes the way people want to send money. Of course, it's XRP since Coil isn't completely dead either. In the past, they were using a new version of Codius. And that's why he's always a loss of life. Not long ago, we looked at stories that said Codius and Coil were both useless for killing people. Do you remember those? Guess what we all believe to be false in order to get more work done? Stephen Thomas is working on a project called Daisy. A peer-to-peer version of the LPs is called Daisy. In the past, institutions only hired a top-down approach to LP. Our output has been slow, so Daisy will push for its use from the bottom up. Then what does that mean? Before Codius can be used, the combination protocol needs to be adopted first. This is important because institutions aren't the only ones who can use it. Codius is still living, and this article focuses on his return. Ripple wants to use its smart contract tool to get into the derivatives market. To talk about swaps, we need to talk about 1.2 quadrillion, which is a lot of money.d right here, that word often. It doesn't happen very often because it's a very large amount of money and no one owns anything worth a quadrillion. As a result, the ILP is being followed, especially by Apple Safari and its iOS 18 operating system. Pay attention to this. It's a big problem. This could be very useful if it's carried out because the LP will be using the fastest, least expensive, and most flexible crypto while it finds its way. Everyone is aware of the cryptocurrency investigation, which is about XRP, and was released this SBI securities. 12 other officers and SBI officers are offering changes to the ETFs, but Japan has not yet accepted them. They say that some cryptocurrencies have market prices that are similar to large cap stocks, which meets the financial needs of a wide range of people. Japanese people are starting to use ETFs, and people in the US are also becoming more interested in them. ETFs are the key to getting big money to put money into those markets. Remember that the price of cryptocurrencies will only go up to a certain point if big budgets don't join in. As soon as I bought my first coin in 2017, I began to think about how much it might be worth in 2025, 7 years from now. As soon as banks begin to accept new cryptocurrencies, I believe my 0.33 bull cycle will begin. It was never going to happen. In 2017, it wasn't likely that businesses would remember cryptocurrency and funding cars and hedges, but they do. We expect them to show up. Institutions are stepping in, speaking out, communicating, and accepting cryptocurrency. When we first started out in the cryptocurrency business, we all thought that if we could beat the big banks and take control of the market before they put millions or even billions of dollars into it, we would become the next big thing. Still, Jupiter is rising. It was the first of the three currencies to keep an eye on in the last week of October. We think that Jupiter's charge will go up in the next few days as the Dow starts to vote on important government projects.